the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch, winners of 5 of their last 7. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Kicker Cameron Dicker looks all set down there. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, give to Murphy. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
To the air on 3rd and long. On target to Helm. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They give up the middle to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. A couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. But certainly some momentum to build on today.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that means 3rd down coming up.
7 yards to go.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Broncos and Troy Franklin headed back to the field on offense. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Giving this to Harvey. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third
and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's Harvey straight ahead. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Nix from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Broncos.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds the in route, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 19.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Looking to his fullback now. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throw here, third down. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Dante Kent with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw third and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
4 yards.
Hampton now up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. To throw, Herbert. Quickly into the hands of McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
First down, Los Angeles.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
With a gun, here's Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
7-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nick Snad to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Design bootleg here. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult 2nd and goal situation.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. There are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
The Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Herbert from the gun.
First down.
Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll work against the blitz.
At the 32-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. If you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short. And inside give to Hampton. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Chargers first down. First down. Goal, Los Angeles.
Herbert with a blitz coming. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chargers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You gotta think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. On target to Allen. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Nix again on 2nd and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos.
Once more, it's Nix. That's him on the catch, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Nix to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap. And I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. 2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air here. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
13, Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers.
Herbert throwing again. McConkey's got it again. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Herbert again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Makes the score Broncos.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
At their own 35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It all comes down to this. Week 18. All the playoff spots and playoff seedings will be locked up. Let's get into the highlights. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Daniel Jones. He'll look to the end zone and find his man, 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Colts are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Washington Commanders. And this is Jackson Dart. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Giants will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Kent on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they make the tackle at the 38. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they bring him down around the 34. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Second down now. They need 7. Shotgun give to Hampton. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Coming up to stop that play was Jahdae Barron.
Jahdae Barron on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert into the hands of Ganson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we all season. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And Chargers, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Kent on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First and 10, here's Herbert. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Herbert on first down. Going with a screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pass is cut and denied. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the third. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 17.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Denver set to take the field on offense. They still have the lead, but that touchdown makes it a little close for comfort. This drive a chance to get it back up to a 2-score game. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Now a run with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down.
First down from the 42. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Waddle makes the catch. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Kent on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he... Justin Herbert here. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Draw play here, Hampton. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 3rd down now.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw again. Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. So he's able to bring the return to a stop, but now it looks like he was shaken up in the process. They're going to bring out someone to look at him. LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Running it with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
On third down, Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with first and goal waiting for him. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. 7 yards that time, and now it's going to be third and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. the 25-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense is set. First and 10.
15 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
It's Herbert once more. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert to throw once more. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Chargers, first down.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Chargers.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Herbert from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now run with Hampton. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here comes the Bronco offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Nix from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Nix again on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
He's back to throw. Finds his man, Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets it downfield on target to Gatson. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers trail by a field goal.
At the Broncos' 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Chargers.
He'll look to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
A gain of 5 brings up.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He just keeps finding McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers jump in front late. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. He's got Sutton complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's caught. It's held downfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 35.
And he will spike it. 7 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Nix. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. R.J. Mickens in there to pick it off. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. A red zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to it. Chargers, they're going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.